Hey everybody, how you doing? Joe Kuski here on the Joe Show. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I have the next step of my journey. I talked the other day about how I was starting about 15 years ago, and where actually my journey was just starting on eBay, and I thought it was kind of fun, and then I started making money. And like I said, today I still sell on eBay. Well, I actually started my next step from there was that I got into selling in a multi-level marketing business. And how it was that a friend of mine kind of started showing me, he's like, hey, how'd you like to try something? And of course I went and tried it, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then he's like, hey, how'd you like to be part of this downline? And at that time, I didn't know anything about multi-level marketing. And I was like, downline, what's a downline, you know? And so they were talking all these terms and everything and stuff. So basically what it was is that when I purchased something, and then I can try to get that for free by getting 3 other people to purchase the same thing that I did. And so I was like, well, I've got a motto: if it's free, it's for me, right? So everybody would love to have something for free. And if it's something that you purchase and it's something that helps you, then why not, you know? So I said, okay, well, it only took about 2 weeks, and whatever I was purchasing, I got for free. And once I did that, boy, I'll tell you, all these people started coming out of the woodworks going, hey, you just signed up and you're getting this for free. How'd you like to get more? And it started getting bigger. So it turned out that I was actually able to purchase a $500 package of stuff that worked for me, that I was needing, and I was actually getting that for free, and all I had to do was pay for the shipping. And the shipping was like 25 bucks. And so all I really needed to do was get 3 other people to do the same thing. And so I reached out and I got like 10 people, but everything added up to the same amount of those 3 things. So I ended up continuing to do that, and I did this multi-level marketing for about 4 years. So the first year was kind of, I got started, it was kind of a struggle. I needed to know the ins and outs, but I was making a little bit of money, and at the same time I was working my stuff on eBay. And so what I ended up doing was really looking at the big picture, is how I can actually monetize this and make it better. So in multi-level marketing, you have different levels and tiers. And so what I ended up doing was I looked at that and saw how it worked. Well, instead of getting somebody to buy the stuff, what I did was, once somebody got to buying the stuff, and then I'd find another customer that would want to buy stuff, instead of me signing them up, I signed them up under my other customers, so that those customers would start getting stuff for free. And all I was doing is helping my customers get customers get customers, and it started really blowing up from there. And so my second year in there, I started making a pretty good residual income every single month, which was pretty awesome. The third year that I was there, I actually got to a level where they have like directors, ambassadors, director ambassadors, or whatever it was. And I was actually moving up the chain a little bit. And every time that I got a customer, I gave it to my customer's customer's customer. If that makes sense, and you know what multi-level marketing is, it makes sense. So I really started learning it. The 4th year was my last year. I actually did a really good income. I won't tell you how much. It's not really the dollar value, but what I got out of it was the training and learning and experience of how multi-level marketing works, so that actually for me, I quit, but it did help pay for my kids' college tuition, which was really nice. And then I got out of it completely because I was spending more time working on that than my regular job, and also how much more time away from my family. I needed to be able to reflect back and say, you know what, I'm missing out on all the good stuff with my family. So that's what I ended up doing. And I stopped the whole multi-level marketing business. But what it actually helped me do was understand how it works and actually how marketing works. And that's a big thing. And for me as an entrepreneur, trying to sit there and look at how to market a product and sell in e-commerce, it's really all about marketing. So in a nutshell, my second journey of what I'm doing as an entrepreneur was multi-level marketing. I quit doing that today because I'm actually working on more things. And like I've told you before, I'm an inner circle partner of Tier 5, a software company, and we have all kinds of software. So I want to show you guys and tell you a little bit more about what I'm doing with some of that software. So let's talk about Friend Connector. The other day I talked about Friend Connector and I showed you actually how it worked. So I'm actually now today running Friend Connector still, and I'm not doing anything. I'm basing it off of people who Facebook recommends to me and how they say, hey, these are people you may know. And now what I'm doing is people that are that have like mutual friends of mine that have like 50 to 100 mutual friends of me. That's who Facebook recommends. So what I did was I went and turned on my Friend Connector software, and it's going in there and selecting those people today for me. And the other day when we talked, I had like 3,960 Facebook friends. Now I'm up to about 4,200 Facebook friends. And did I have to lift a finger? Only to turn on the software and actually turn it off. So let me give you a little demonstration on how that works. I come up here and I'm going to minimize my screen, and there we go. That's perfect. Okay, so here I am in my Facebook profile right now. And so the first thing what I'm going to do is show you that I've got 4,170 new friends in there. So that's about 200 friends in only the last couple days, and I didn't even have to lift a finger. So now I'm going to come up here to where I have more friends that Facebook is going to recommend me, people you may know. And so now I'm already logged into Friend Connector, and I'm going to come up here, and for training purposes I'm going to look up intervals from 9 to 11 seconds with a limited of 25 requests, and that's greater than or equal to 100 mutual friends. So all I'm going to do is select run right here, and it's going to start the task. And now what Friend Connector is doing is looking right in this area right here for all the mutual friends. So now it's already sent a suggested friend request right there, and I didn't even have to do anything, and it's going to keep doing that every 90 seconds. So there's 2 of them already, and it's going to continue on. It's going to hit the next few that are mutual friends of 100 plus 1 friends with my friends, and it's just going to keep going on. And now all I have to do is, if I wanted to, I can actually stop right there, and you can see it already within just a couple minutes or seconds that it sent friend requests to these people. And now all I have to do is sit and wait for them to actually accept it. If they accept it, then that is awesome. Now if they don't accept it, Friend Connector, after a while, if these people did not want to be friends of mine, all I'm going to do is go in and remove the request, and actually Friend Connector does that for me. So that's how it works in a nutshell. So if you want to get Friend Connector, all you have to do is post down below hashtag Friend Connector, and I'll send you a link. So for now, that's my journey on MLMs. That is a little bit of information on how I use the Tier 5 software, Friend Connector, and that is it for the end of the Joe Show. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next show. Take care.